Good morning. I remember an old song from years ago. Part of the lyrics goes like this: Do you need any help? No help wanted. I think they go through that line about 3 times and then the words change a bit. I don't need any help. I can handle this job all by myself. Have you ever heard someone say, why, he doesn't have the sense God gave a goose? But you know what? The goose does have some sense. Actually, quite a bit of sense. When you see geese heading south for the winter, flying in a V formation, you might consider what science has discovered as to why they fly that way. Here's how it works. As each bird flaps its wings, it creates uplift for the bird immediately following. By flying in a V formation, the whole flock adds at least 71% greater flying range than if each bird flew on its own. But what in the world does any of that have to do with humans? Well, I thought you'd never ask. People who share a common direction and sense of community can get where they're going quicker and easier because they're traveling on the thrust of one another. When a goose falls out of formation, it suddenly feels the drag and resistance of trying to go it alone and quickly gets back into formation to take advantage of the lifting power of the bird up front. Now, if we have the sense God gave a goose, we will stay in formation with those people who are headed the same way we are. When the lead goose gets tired, it rotates back in the wing, and another goose flies point. It is sensible to take turns doing demanding jobs, whether with people or with geese flying south. Geese honk from behind to encourage those up front to keep up their speed. What message do we give when we honk from behind? Finally, and this is important, when a goose gets sick or is wounded by gunshot and falls out of formation, 2 other geese fall out with that goose, follow it down to lend help and protection. They stay with the fallen goose until it's able to fly or until it dies, and only then do they launch out on their own or with another formation to catch up with their own group. We live in a fast-paced world, and it seems at times that things are spiraling out of hand. It's a complicated world out there, complicated. Much of the time we live in a pressure cooker. But you know something? If we only had the sense God gave a goose, maybe, just maybe, we might stand by each other a little more often. I'm Larry Hatfield. Good day.